disappointed are you that you're going to have to end the season like this?
Yeah, well, I hate being in the, in the IL. It's never my wish. But, it's, at this point, it's kind of bigger than what I wanted to do. I think the main thing for me is to be healthy, especially my back. So, ready for tomorrow for those shots. And, hopefully I can get back on track and healthy, for the off season and be ready for next year.
You thought about your future, Ellie?
I did. I do, and that's one of the reasons that I was talking kind of serious because I know I've always been dealing with low back problems through my career, and this year it got worse and worse. So that was my first question to all doctors and everybody. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be ready for next year, and that's what we desire. Ending the season like this, so I can go get those shots and feel good and be ready for next year.
Have you thought about your future with this organization?
Well, I mean, I still got two more in an option year here, and for sure, everybody knows that I would love to, keep playing and retire as a Texas, but besides that, I don't have the last word on that. That's up to JD. But yeah, I'm happy here. I know this year it's been a tough year, not only in the field, from every standpoint of the year 2020 is not a year that I will remember too much. But it is what it is. You gotta face, and that's when you go through failures. It makes you just to make you stronger, and that's the way I think about this year. And knowing that next year I'll be back, pretty strong and ready to go.
What do you need to do to be the starting shortstop for this team next season?
Well, first of all, be healthy. This year I wasn't healthy. Trying to deal with it like I did, before in my career. But, this pain was a different animal. He kind of get a lot of me this year. But, like I said, I hate to put excuses on it. It wasn't just a good year all around. So for me, just to be healthy, I think that will help the mental part, where I can just concentrate and just get better and focus and dominate my position. And I think that's what it takes, because I know I still, if I'm healthy and I'm good to go, I'm really good at this game. So
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Question, please.
Elvis, in some ways, though, you do have kind of the say, because you've got 10 and 5 rights, and if this team decided to trade you, you would be able to say, no, I want to stay here. What do you feel like you need to do to ensure that this organization moves forward with you?
Uh, that's a really tough question. If I'm honest, I haven't thought about it, being trade or something. Nobody has approached to me about that neither. So until that happens, I don't gonna put myself in my head into that. It's not the first time I've been in trade talks, so I know until JD actually or my agent called me, I won't take it. I not even think or have any thought about that. But understand the game. In the business side, that can happen at any time. And for me, I will, if that happen, and then I will see what's what's the best position and the best option for me moving forward. But at this point, I just wanted to be healthy. I wanna play pain free, and it's something that I haven't done in a little bit. So just get that right, because I know for me to perform the way I want and the way the team want, I need to be 100%. So that's my only thought that I have right now.
Lower back, it's the same place it's always been, right? The pain is in the same place as usual, or a different place?
No, it's a different place. So usually my whole part of my career has been my right side, but it's just really slightly pain, nothing crazy. From November last year until right now, it's been my left side, and the pain has been really, really bad, where caused me a lot of mobility, It caused me a lot of pain just to wake him up from, get him up, get off bed. It's a lot of pain, and he just, it took a lot of my energy just to be ready to play a game. So, that was one of the reasons that, I really have to take this seriously, especially moving forward in my career.
Like you and Meister had all talk about if the injections don't work, is there a surgical procedure you might go through this winter?
Yes. Well, I mean, I already have one already when I first went to the IL, and it didn't work.
Injection, right?
The injection came, yeah, I did one injection already, and when I started playing every day, the pain came back 100%. What we're doing, the shots tomorrow are different. It's in different places, because doctor told me that, all the shots that I'm getting tomorrow is, they're should take all the pain and all the discomfort away. And the reason I'm shutting down right now is it's a lot of inflammation in my low back. And he told me the only way to feel good is, stop doing activities. So that's the plan for now. And probably in a couple of weeks, I've been able to, start doing rehab and just get my low back strong again.
So surgery hasn't been discussed?
No. In terms of surgery, no. There's not serious damage on my low back. There's nothing serious at this point, thank God. It's more of a few places that we need to like taking care, and just it's a lot of inflammation there. So that's the idea of just shutting it for right now.
And last thing for me, can you give us any insight into what your conversations with JD have been like over the last couple months? I know you guys have talked on a couple of occasions. What have you guys shared with one another?
Well, I mean, we talk a lot. I mean, it's not the first time. Through the year, I always talk to JD. I mean, he knows me since I'm 15. So I tell him, like, I mean, you're probably one of the person that knows me the most in this organization. So, I mean, this year, we have a lot of conversation about moving forward. He always been honest to me, and I love that from people when they can just say it the way it is without going around or trying to be nice. Just hit, just throw it. Just I'm a man. I want to hear the facts and the truth. So he always been there for me, and that's one of the things that we talked this year. About getting me back to go out there and dominate. Like things that I did. That was like 16, 17. That's the player that he wants out there, and I want that player also, and I know I can be like that or better. So. That's pretty much was the conversation that we had. I know he got faith in me still. So, that's one of the things that we talked this year, but you never know what happened in the future for sure.
Thank you very much.
Jeff?
Despite all these back goals, you hit 3 home runs in the last 10 days. So, did you make a swing adjustment or what?
Well, yeah. I mean, like I say, like I'm the last guy who's gonna put any injury as excuse why I did not hit this year or why I didn't hit the way I wanted. Because a lot of people ask me like, why are you hitting like that? Like even if you're not feeling good, like you hit way more than that. And I think it was mechanically I was not doing a little adjustment that I did that I found last week after the game in Seattle when I went 0 for 4. And I knew that I was just looking and searching because I knew it was something missing on my swing, and thank God I found it after that day, and I knew that was the only click that I was missing in my swing, and I mean he showed up right away when we play Anaheim, and I mean the last 3-4 games that I play, you can see my swing is back. I'm hitting the ball the right way. I start driving the ball. So, at that point, for that reason, I'm finished this year in a really positive way, especially offensively, because I knew the little adjustment that, it was hard for me to find during the season, and I was able to get it towards the end.
And your back pain is just in your back. You don't have any shooting pain down your legs or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, no, he grabs it grabs my back, my left side for sure. It goes down. I feel, it's like a lot of weakness in my legs. I haven't do a leg workout like in a month. So it is affect, all around. My fielding my position, like I couldn't move this year. Like I have no range whatsoever to any side. So, I know a lot of people, they're making a lot of comments about, I'm getting old and all that. And I wish, it was getting old that I'm moving like that, but it's not, it was something more serious than that. But, everybody's free to speak and say, speak their mind. And, I'm just going to prove everybody wrong as soon as I fix this for sure next year.
Thanks, Elvis.
You're welcome.
Elvis, if you're 100% healthy, what gives you the confidence that you can still be a frontline major league shortstop?
Well, because I'm done it, and with time you just get more experience. If I get my body 100%, I'm right there. I have no limitation, whatsoever in my mind that I can, still be a productive player. And I know there's still a lot. It's a lot left in my tank, and I'm not done. I know a lot of people probably want to see me going that way, but believe me, no, not yet. Believe me, I know what type of player I am. I know what can I do, being 100%, and that's what I'm really focusing right now, just to get myself back 100% and free of pain and ready to go next year.
So if you're 100%, you expect to be the Rangers starting shortstop next year?
Oh, for sure, man. I've done that my whole career. I think I earned that. Not only 1 or 2 years. I've done that, plus 10 years and great teams. So for sure, no doubt that I know I'm an everyday player right now.
Levi?
Elvis, when you talk about pain shooting down your legs, like weakness in your legs, that sounds to me like nerve pain. Is that accurate?
No, it's not nerve. Mine is more like towards the ligament or like towards the tendon. So it's a tendon in your low back that controls literally, everything. And like all the nerves go through that, behind that wall of your back. So, when I started again, it feel okay. More that I played, like through the innings or like through the games, it start inflammate a lot. And that inflammation is what causing all the pain throughout my back. And that's the reason I don't really have that much mobility for me to, be out there and just do my thing. So it just, it's one thing causing another thing causing another thing. So it's like a, like a dominoes free fall. And it kind of, it does notice this year especially of the way I was playing. I look a lot slower. I have, especially in the beginning, like my bat speed wasn't there. So it was just, everything took to another way, and that way took me to another way. And it gets to a point where I was like, I know I'm not, I'm not producing. And the last thing I want people to, lose faith in me and think that I'm done when I'm not. So, that's when I decided, I have to take care of this. I hate doing it this way because throughout my career, and I play with Michael and Adrian, and those guys, battle and battle and battle. But one thing that I know is different because, usually they battle, or you battle with like a hamstring problem or like anything, your wrist and your finger. When we're talking about low back and back, it takes the whole game away. And that's what it's been kind of for me this year. Like, I haven't been able to concentrate just in the game. I have to concentrate in being able to play 9 innings, and I'm too young to think that way right now.
So it is like muscles and ligaments. It's not like a spinal, like bones and discs issue, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's a little messed. Like my back right now is a little messed up. But it's everything actually. So my discs are a little. They got a little hurt. My facet is not too good right now, so it's a little bit of everything. That's why we decided to shut it and fix it all. That way I'm able to play, moving forward.
Makes sense. Okay, thank you.
Anything else in English before I let Eric ask a question in Spanish? You guys good? Okay, thanks. Go ahead, Eric.
Hola Elvis, Elvis, gusto de saludarte. Quisiera hacerte dos preguntas, te las voy a englobar en una. La primera es, muchas de las críticas que ha habido durante toda esta temporada, ¿cómo la manejas? ¿Qué piensas tú cuando lees, cuando escuchas todas estas críticas hacia tu persona por el rendimiento que se ha mostrado? Y la segunda, que nos digas un poco en español acerca de esta lesión que tienes, ¿no? Y si es que ya prácticamente está terminada la temporada para ti a raíz de esta lesión.
Sí, Eric. Bueno, sí, yo pienso que las críticas siempre van a estar en la carrera de cualquier atleta. No es la primera vez que muchas personas critican mi trabajo o cómo jugué este año. Yo pienso que siempre he usado todas esas críticas para alimentar mi mente, para alimentar mi cuerpo y venir y demostrar a todo el mundo que están equivocados. Este año lamentablemente ha sido un año que desde que comenzó muy negativo, no solamente para mí, para toda la organización, y un año que, bueno, espero que pase rápido en realidad para el año que viene. Pero sí, duré todo el año, desde noviembre, con este dolor en la espalda baja, en la parte izquierda, en la parte lumbar, y se me ha ido empeorando mientras seguía jugando, se me empeoró, cada día se me empeoró mucho más, hasta llegar a un momento que se me hacía difícil jugar 9 innings o jugar 2 días, 3 días seguidos, y es por la cual tomamos la decisión de ya parar por este año, buscar la solución para el problema que tengo, para poder seguir jugando el resto de mi carrera.
Sí, si me escuchas todavía, ¿qué motiva al equipo ahorita, ya que no hay prácticamente ya una posibilidad de poder, una postemporada de todo lo que ha venido pasando? ¿Qué motiva al equipo cada día que saltan al diamante?
No, yo pienso que ahorita la motivación es terminar fuerte. Yo pienso que este año no fue como queríamos, ¿verdad? Pero a la misma vez hay bastantes muchachos jóvenes, muchachos que van a ser el futuro, que son el futuro de la organización. Y es un buen momento para ellos salir y demostrar de qué están hechos, para salir y demostrar de que pueden estar aquí en las Grandes Ligas con nosotros y ayudarnos de aquí en adelante los próximos años. Y yo pienso que es algo bonito para que los fanáticos vayan viendo cuál es la camada o cuál es la cantera de Texas Rangers y ya vayan imaginando un futuro.
Thank you, Elvis. Gracias.
Gracias, Eric.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, everybody.